Hello everyone, how we doing? Long time no see. I'm good right here. How we doing everyone? Why is my chat so big, dude? Chat. It's a little big. It's definitely a little big. How we doing everyone? Today we are watching IndieMania 2025. It's a big ol' showcase full of indie games. What's better than that, right? Besides a Nintendo Direct, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, their stream hasn't started yet, so we're just gonna be chilling out. LB with the 7 months. Hello, hello. Been insanely busy. Yeah, talk to me. Catch me up on what's been going on. Also, by the way, in the description, there are links for giveaways that IndieMania is doing. I'm not affiliated in any way, but you know, if you want to win some things, fill out some information, you know. I think they only ask you like your social security card, the last 3 digits or last 4 digits on your credit card, your home address, and your blood type. I think that's it. So you got married? No biggie. Jeez. My husband is home from a chaotic deployment. I'm home from Poland. I got the Switch 2 day of release. I was 3rd in line. Damn. Very standard. But how we doing, everyone? Also, in this showcase, you might see someone you know. I may be in this showcase. In the showcase. Like I'm streaming right now, but I might be in the showcase. Okay, so their official stream is starting in like a little bit. 10 minutes. That's fine. And Peyton might be in it. And Min might be in it. I'm not falling for that again. No, okay. Last time was literally like a troll. This time I'm actually serious. You will see me in here. And if I'm too ugly, they probably covered me with a logo, you know? I promise. Got a new tattoo over the weekend and she's cute. What'd you get? Talk to me. Watching me, Seth Rogen. So yeah, so from what I'm understanding, they have a pre-show which starts at 11:30, and then the actual show starts at 12, and the show itself is 2 hours. But you guys are going to be hanging out with me the whole time, right? I'm quiet? Am I quiet? There's no way I'm quiet. Hello! Welcome! Good morning, IndieMania! As one of the devs showing something in the showcase, I cannot wait to see our teaser. Ooh. I know some of the games that are in here, but that's just because like they were in my segment. So yeah. Farm Wife with the 2 got my Switch 2 last evening at Walmart restock. Damn. You just waltzed into a Walmart and said, yeah, I'll take one. Damn. I took my dog to the vet. They told us she was chunky. Yeah, dude, so last time I brought Moose to the vet or whatever, on the paperwork, they said he was a senior, and I almost threw up. I almost threw up everywhere. It's like, let's keep our opinions to ourselves, okay? That's a baby you're talking about. I'll be here. It's dinner time in the UK, so I'll be making dinner with you. Okay. Yeah, wherever you are. If you're at work, if you're eating lunch, you are bound here by contract now. So you gotta stay here the whole time. So yeah, should be cool. the games that I saw personally were really good. So first time my dog had to get senior wellness exam, I cried. Oh my God. Addicted to fantasy. Oh yeah, what are we playing, by the way? Fantasy Life. That's a good pick. Right now, well, okay. I actually announced this in Discord yesterday. Tomorrow, we are starting a new Animal Crossing island on Switch 2. The Space Island got deleted. Members already know this. I poured my heart out to members already. We are starting a new island. Do you want me to tell you the theme, or do you want to like wait? I don't know. Up to you. Moonstone Island, Splatoon 3. Nice. I played a few matches. No space theme. No space theme. Theme now. Okay, I will say the theme is probably it's a good send-off theme, because this is going to be my last New Horizons island. It's a really good send-off theme. It's also the most difficult theme I'm ever going to attempt. And that's including the Space Island. All right, here we go. I've seen it a couple times, but I want to go all in. And actually, I have questions for you guys, because I don't know what season to put my island in. So here you go. Ready? It's a good send-off island. All right. This isn't unique. This has been a theme that people have done before. Okay. We are going to attempt a 4-season island. One corner is going to be spring, one corner is going to be summer, fall, winter. I think it's a good send-off. You know, we could do like the best of. I love designing fall. Okay, what season do we put it in though? Because like, I'm thinking something neutral. So I personally thought summer. I think spring season, specifically cherry blossom season, so you get the pink trees. Well, that's another thing though. So like, I don't want to put it in a season so like, if I put it in fall, I don't want leaves to fall in like the spring part, you know? Summer and then code the whole thing. It's possible though, right? Like, I can do this. And you can use the tree standees in the season you want. I think it's going to be really cool. Like, I'm physically going to like separate the island in 4s or in quarters. I think that's going to be such a cool theme. Yeah. And then I'm going to like block off each of the corners so that the villagers in those corners can't go to the other corners. I mean, I know they still will, but I think it's going to be so challenging. But yeah, I want each corner to like scream that season. I think we could do it. Prison Core. So that way I get to design all 4 seasons if I want to. By the way, I like the stream. Even though I'm 1,000% sure this stream will be copyright claimed. If you don't have Poppy on your island, I will scream. Her house is perfect for fall. Yeah, so what? There's 8 villagers, right? Or 10 villagers? I'm an idiot. There's 10, right? 10 total. So, yeah, we'll do like 3 villagers probably in the fall section. I kind of did a multi-season island. I could send you the dream address. Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually curious to like, I know they exist, but I'd like to go to one to see how they did it. 8? Is it 8? I don't know. If it's 8, we could do 2 in each. Oh, Eric will be in winter for sure. For sure. Yeah. I think it'll be really fun. Yeah, I'm thinking 3 villagers for fall, 3 for winter, and then 2 for spring and summer. I'm excited for that, though. I think it's going to be a big challenge. Becky, I'm rusty. I'm so rusty. I think this starts soon, by the way. I think this starts soon. We'll see. I'll change it when it's time. I personally picked to have cherry blossoms to have enough of distinction from the autumn side. Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. I already have some ideas for like for the fall island. I'll probably do like the decayed trees with the leaf patterns, kind of like all the leaves have fallen and stuff, and like pumpkins and stuff like that. I think that will be easy, but it's mostly the ground that I'm concerned about. Like, do I find ground patterns like winter ground? I don't know. You guys will have to help me out. Cozy Mania. Teeks, how's it going? I don't know what villagers yet, but I want like the villagers that scream that season to be on the island, you know? Like if you think of fall, who do you think of? Like Kiki, Lucky maybe, I don't know. Hope still here. Crazy to think of all that's changed. Oh my god, 59 months is insane. There's music. I might have to like I might turn that. I mean, I don't think that's copyright claim, but whatever. Winter, you'll need to put down a snow pattern. That's what I was thinking. Audie has to be in the summer section. Isn't it like a good theme, though, to like send the game off? You know? Kind of do like it's like the best of. It's like NintenTalk's greatest hits, you know? Marie! I missed you too, by the way. I know, I feel like I haven't streamed in so long. I think the last stream we did was what? The giveaway stream. It's such a good theme. Who knew you were full of good ideas? Watch it, Caitlin. Watch it. You guys ready to see some indie games? Put a 1 in the chat if you play more indie games than like the big games. Like, do you play more indie games or do you play like more Mario games or like Animal Crossing? I feel myself personally, I play quantity wise, I play more indie games, I think. Now, are my favorites indie games? Some of them, you know. Technically, Stardew Valley is indie, but like at this point, I don't know. By the way, can anyone tell me this? This XP thing. Do I have this on my stream? Do I have this yet? Or did it not unlock? I used to get all these new features early, but I guess I don't think I have this. So I think what it does, it like keeps track of who donates and like and it gives the top 3 people a badge. I don't know when I'm getting that, but I've been seeing that on a lot of channels. Maybe a little, yeah, like these people have that's kind of cool. Little flex badges. Peyton, we're falling off, you know? I think this leaderboard is like forever. Cause yeah, the stream hasn't even, I mean, the stream like just started and yeah, so I think it keeps track of like forever. Will Peyton be in this? Possibly. Possibly. Anyone else hyped for the remaster of Persona 4? I've never played a Persona game. I've heard great things. I've heard great things. Oh, is it a leaderboard for who talks the most? Oh, okay. I think maybe like donations and stuff could maybe boost that. I don't know. I don't know. When I unlock it, I'll tell you. I'll tell you all the details. Interesting. Oh. I did, Peyton. The game is like begging me to play.
5. We are live, and it is time, my friends, to be wowed. Time to, you know what? Don't set your expectations extremely high when it comes to.
Don't start like that.
What's that game that everybody's been waiting for every single year? That kind of. It's a myth. That's a myth right now.
I don't know what the pre-show is.
It's a tradition. You know, you have to mention it in the chat so that things can go on. But guess what? It's coming out this year. That's all I can say. It's coming out this year. You'll hear about it very soon. All right. Without further ado, guys, this is IndieMania 2025. I am your host and creator of the show, Mike Odyssey. But this show doesn't come together all by myself. I have my amazing co-host here, Steve Thunderstash Zimmerman. How are you doing, Steve?
Hey, dude, I'm doing awesome. Mike, thanks for having me. I'm just excited to get the show started and, you know, share what we've been building over the last year to spotlight these amazing indie games today.
That's amazing. And, of course, you'll catch Paul, the great Force
that little dragon evolution, Peyton. I need that now.
But you know what? This show could not come together this year without our amazing sponsor, Hyperkin. And we have the amazing honor of being here with the Hyperkin marketing director, Chris. We give everybody names, so I can't just leave you at Chris Carter.
Right.
Chris, the great Carter. How are you doing, Chris?
Good. How's it going? IndieMania?
I'm the same way.
Sorry I didn't have a crazy like wrestling intro prepared, but I'm doing great. How's IndieMania going?
So, well, right now we're off to a good start because we have you here with us. I mean, it's truly an honor. Thank you so much for supporting indie developers all over the place because right now it's all about them. You are just kind of cementing yourself and with your legacy as an indie, a truly indie company. I want to know about our sponsor because right now, look in the mail, I just got these amazing controllers right here. These pixel art controllers.
He sounds so nervous. Mike, own it, dude.
Nintendo Switch 2, which is incredible. We got Xbox controller. Look, retro
Brittany,
Xbox controller that are truly modern for today's gaming, which is crazy. So if you are the ones that you love the Xbox generation at the beginning, the Duchess. It's called the Duchess. It just reminds me when the Xbox came out, and it's made today. So tell
Alana, how we doing?
A little more about Hyperkin.
So here at Hyperkin, you know, we really develop.
By the way, in the description there are some giveaways that are they're not my giveaways, but you can sign up for different giveaways. AverMedia stuff. There's Figgies, digital game codes. So sign up for that if you want. Just don't come after me, okay? They're not my giveaways.
Yeah.
So that's our foundation. But as we've grown as a company, we've wanted to delve more into modern gaming. So that's why we developed stuff like the Duchess, which is a modern controller, yet it's a love letter to the original. The secondary original Xbox controller, the S controller. So we really wanted to just give a love letter to all things retro as well as indie games, because games like
would you guys want to see a slow burn
Hollow
showcase?
Knight, they all play well with our pixel art controller. So yeah, that's really what we wanted to do is make a love letter to both retro, indie, and modern.
Host your own show.
Gaming.
Welcome back. My name is
Amazing.
Patrick. Welcome back to the Slow Burn
pixel art.
Showcase.
This is my go-to controller. Look at this.
That's a dope controller.
Steve can tell you. See, what do you think about these controllers?
I want a freaking Kool-Aid controller.
Love it. Who doesn't love Kool-Aid?
For
Grew
real.
up on it. Grew up collecting the Kool-Aid points and looking through the
Imagine they say no. No, we're good with this.
So very cool. This
I
is
might have
very
to get that.
nostalgic, and I love that it's a transparent red. Gives me that fantastic vibe.
Thank you. Yeah, that's kind of going back to our retro roots of, just we really try to invoke that childhood feel, whether it be like
you never had Kool-Aid,
Captain Crunch, your childhood breakfast, your childhood summer drink. That's really what we wanted to try and envision.
Sriracha
embody.
controller.
So, and then also just the transparent, translucent colors of the 90s. Growing up, I had the translucent N64. I had a translucent Game Boy. I had all of it. Like, so if you really look at like a lot of our products,
what do we
really
no Kool-Aid?
Really stuck with that translucent.
Come on, man.
It doesn't seem like really anybody's making translucent anything anymore, and we're like, we have to do that. We have to keep up with the translucent. And we also wanted to give everybody just like a modern way to play retro games.
Yeah.
It's really hard now. Like, you can buy a bunch of converters, you can buy a bunch of adapters, and there are some really, really nice adapters that make these games look fantastic, but none of them are as simple as plug and play. And not a lot of people still have CRT TVs. So we
Hyperkin is
wanted to make
sponsoring this event. So that's kind of why they have their own little
relive that childhood dream, that
ad spot
nostalgia.
Here. I will say I have used
having to
Hyperkin products in the past, and they are good.
Back trying to carry a CRT around.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, and speaking about bringing retro back, I mean, they sent me this. I'm so excited about this. It's called the Retron 5. I mean, I want you guys to look at this. This is incredible. This is a Game Boy Advance, a Super Nintendo, an NES, a Sega Genesis, and a Famicom system all at once, physical. So if you own the physical version of these games, you could play on the Retron 5 by Hyperkin, which is crazy.
Just bought an Xbox controller. Let's go.
I want to go to my flea
I
market.
love the Xbox controller.
Hunting for video games.
This is what I play
version, just
PC
so that I
games
can
on.
Play them all on the Retron 5. So how did you guys come up with that, and what inspired you to create this amazing console?
So
we got 15 minutes until the
I'm not gonna lie, that was
real
made,
show.
like, way before my time. But the idea behind it was to just make an all-in-one console. I myself have a really large retro collection, and
all right, guys, real talk. Let me know in the chat, dude. Are we buying or selling this Animal Crossing announcement next month? Are we believing it or are we not believing it? And if you didn't know, I made a video recently about it. There's supposed to be a Nintendo Direct next month, and the one last thing is supposed to be Animal Crossing. Are we buying it? You gotta believe, dude. You believe it? Not believing it? Hoping? Not believing it? Buying it? Okay, people are pretty mixed. So, the source of it is beat 'em ups. Wood from beat 'em ups, a very big Nintendo channel. He doesn't normally like talk about leaks and stuff. And I just don't know why he would lie about this or like report on it. You're a big channel, so like if you get it wrong, you're going to have a bunch of people, you know, razzing you for a few months. You don't want that. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It makes sense for what I've been saying, like what I've been predicting, you know, 2026. I think that sounds like a good release date. The argument that I always hear is, oh, well, like the time between New Leaf and New Horizons was like 8 years, you know, so it's still too early. You also have to realize that they probably would have released an Animal Crossing on Wii U if it wasn't so bad. Like if it didn't sell so poorly, there probably would have been an Animal Crossing on there, but they had to wait. So I don't believe like it has to be 8 years apart. Next year is the 25th anniversary of Animal Crossing. It would make sense. Yeah, that's the best part, Ruby. Is like we don't have to wait too long, you know. Yeah, the Wii U, I mean, that had to factor into it. You wouldn't put like a huge game on a console that no one bought. I'm thinking if Animal Crossing is coming out next year, it would probably be like August or September. I don't know if it would be super early. Me being a Wii U stan, it had great games. The console itself was trash garbage. And that's coming from a Wii U fan, you know? It just ran so slowly. But the games were good. And it gave us the best Nintendo game of all time, and that's Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, so. What's this?
I am here at WayForward Studios with Voldy, Matt, and Adam. How are y'all doing today?
Great.
Hello.
Hey.
Yeah, doing great. Thank you so much for being a part of IndieMania. It was a pleasure having you on board last year at the first IndieMania, and I'm looking forward to today's interview. Let's start this thing off with asking Matt a question. You know, directing Shantae Advance and Sigma Star Saga DX,
I love how
must have felt like juggling two different universes.
I love how homemade this looks. That's not a slight on this show. Like, it still looks professional, but it feels indie, which is charming. I like it.
Influence your daily life at all?
Yeah, well, thankfully it wasn't too much.
Like, this feels like an indie showcase, you know?
The Advance was mostly done.
When like Nintendo does an indie showcase, it still feels like a Nintendo Direct, you know?
Sigma Star Saga.
Yeah, the main thing starts in about
but both
like
of them are
13 minutes.
They're both these like time capsule games. So going back and working on, with Mike Straggy, the original programmer of our GBA tech, and
this is what they're calling the pre-show.
Together, go back, reopen our code. Well, his code. I don't program anything.
Yeah.
More art side. But I have a pretty easy time keeping different universes of different fictional things separate to me because the characters kind of I don't know, for me they sort of live outside of the game world, so I can sort of keep those.
Cat
distinct.
Girl Without Salad? What is
I
that
think
game?
I was more familiar with Shantae. Shantae's been like nonstop for the most part for all of this time for 20 years. Sigma Star Saga
Are you
was
pre-gaming with your
one
Borg?
and then sort
Hell
of
yeah.
put aside, and then I don't typically go back to it. I don't revisit those characters.
What you just saw was the latest trailer.
Go back and get reacquainted. Like, what was going on with these characters at that? Why were they?
Yeah, this is the pre-show, you
Some of the
know?
things,
20 years ago.
Yeah, it's like, well, what were we watching? What was on TV? What were we reading? What movies were out? What influenced these characters to become the characters that they are? Because they weren't just spawned out of nothing. They kind of are a product of their day. So that was a little bit challenging. So
Alyssa, that's it.
One of them had to
Did I make it seem
the whole
worse?
Characters and their
It's a little scrappy. It's a
existence,
little homemade. There's a
the
little
other
charm
ones
in
I
there,
was
you know?
familiar with because it's like the characters I feel like I get to work with every day.
Oh, that's cool.
Right.
Voldy, for WayForward's 35th anniversary, it's a huge deal. And I'm proud of you all.
Is there
I'm
something we're
excited to see
super
what you
excited
have
for in
going
this?
forward.
Me.
Looking back, what's one game or project
No, there's
from
some
the
really
early
cool
80s that
indie
you
games.
deserve
This showcase,
a modern
I wanna-
revival like Sigma.
I want to temper everyone's expectations. This is like, this showcase to me anyway is like highlighting the games that, you know, don't get the opportunity to be in the bigger showcases. There is like, it's not just one genre, so there is a cozy segment. There, you know, there might be another segment. So I don't know, it's just a couple hours of a mixed bag type of thing, you know? That's the only reason. No, I'm watching it to support my boys, dude.
Is Wendy Every Which Way.
Paul on the mic.
Wendy the Witch.
Mike,
Yeah, that was
Thunderstash.
Game Boy Color. So
We're supporting the
that one would have
boys.
to be on the list. But one of my personal favorites is Godzilla Domination for GBA, and then another, I guess, lesser known gem is the Justice League Flash game that Adam directed.
That's
actually.
a good game.
It was
Yeah.
really good,
That
and
was
I
a
feel
fun
like
one.
it was.
Do you happen to know around when you'll be shown? I don't.
I'm not sure why.
I don't.
But anyway, that would be a good one. But if I had to pick just one, I'd probably go with Godzilla Domination because I remember we
I
spent a
support
lot of
girls.
time
You remember the
getting
women-led showcase, huh?
and used a link cable, and
You remember that?
I don't have any stats on this, but I would imagine that it's kind of a hassle to set up. I think it probably didn't get played in a multiplayer setting as much as it should have.
Deserve to.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I mean, for the GBA part re-release,
Abby, you gotta
that
stop
was
saying
up-
that. There's gonna be
that
random
was so
people
easy.
walking
But
in.
For the modern console port, all consoles now support multiplayer with no problem. So, so I think I'd like to see that one if I had to pick this.
I looked miserable
Eager to
during the
see
whole
your
thing.
creative
Oh.
vision realized thanks to modern tech.
I was
Oh,
having the
well,
time of my
okay,
life,
one
dude.
thing I should add, I know you didn't ask this,
Oh, yeah,
but
go for
I would love to do.
And that's it for the interview. You're going to have to watch the entire interview right after the show. That's just a little bit of a teaser because, they have an amazing interview, Paul and the Way Forward crew. I watched the interview. It's incredible. It'll be available right after the show, and you do not want to miss that. That answer that Voldy was just about to talk about, you don't want to miss that either. It was amazing. Thank you so much to Way Forward, and shout out to Way Forward who is in the chat right now with us during this live pre-show. Now we have one more interview here, one more sit down that we just had, and I think I'm going to go ahead and send to Steve. Steve, who did you sit down with, and what can you tell us about that?
Yeah, actually, I had the pleasure of sitting down with Justin Silverman, the creative director at RetroWare, to just talk about his fascinating career and the incredible work they're doing in retro modern gaming.
Wow. Let's go ahead and go over to that interview right now.
What do you think, ladies?
Welcome,
Mustaches on
Justin
guys?
Silverman to the IndieMania pre-show. And we have some great interview questions we're going to go over with you today. And I read these questions before, and I got to say that it's very interesting. So I can't wait to actually hear your answers for all of these questions.
Sure.
So I'll kick it off. And your journey from NFL films, which again, that was surprising, to creating
Depends on the
indie
guy,
games
fair.
with Screenwave Media is quite the leap. What sparked your transition from editing sports footage to diving into the wild world of indie game development?
Yeah, I mean, I went to school for 3D animation like 20 years ago, and
Leave ya.
while I was in school, I just fell more in
no
love
way.
with doing film stuff and editing and that sort of, because I was always the guy in my crew when we were doing like Jackass style videos in high school where I'd be filming and editing and doing all that. So
Could I grow something like
wanted
I don't
to,
think I could grow something like that.
I guess keep doing that. I got an internship at NFL Films. I
think that would annoy the hell out of me,
I was
honestly.
at Rutgers in New Jersey, so close enough. And got that internship. They brought me on full time as an assistant editor, and then after the financial strains of the 2008, 2009, they eventually
Bills,
let go of all
boo.
their, freelancer types and rearranged and stuff. So I pivoted to doing like graphic design stuff, but this whole time, I've known James Rolfe since film school. I was doing my own YouTube show on the side. I just kind of threw all my energy at the YouTube stuff, which led getting linked up with Screenwave Media, working there as, doing the MCN YouTube thing. And when they started doing games and eventually put Retroware together, and now I'm kind of in charge of the marketing and a lot of the creative stuff here. It was just kind of like
I
one,
just
two,
realized
three.
I'm covering him. Sorry.
But I think some of the things I learned when working with the NFL and it being this big corporation and dealing with clients and things that we tend to deal with in this community and different events and stuff like that, it kind of works. I'm good never having to watch a football game again because, every Sunday I have to watch every single one or edit them or whatever. But during that time, I got to do some other stuff too. Like
IndieMania, let's go!
Jason Statham movie back then. NFL Films is more of a production house in it, because they need to do stuff when there's no football season. So I did a lot when I was there and learned a lot.
Should my camera
And
be
some of those things
smaller?
I still bring to this day because I still try and edit some of our YouTube content and try and keep sharp on that. Or when I was producing Cinemassacre and AVGN and stuff like that. So, it's been 20 years, but I guess I've jumped a few or 5 places. But, it's been a good time. Right.
So, at Screenwave Media, of course, you wear many hats: creative director, producer, and even actor in projects like The Angry Video Game Nerd.
Yeah.
So, what's the most unexpected skill you've picked up while juggling?
I'll see
all
like
these
how the
roles?
show looks because this is cropped weird. So we'll
Unexpected
see how
skill. I think
the actual show
most
is.
of my skills, even though I can edit.
Favorite
and
Pringle
act
flavor?
kind of, and
Sour
produce
cream
and-
cheddar.
and all these other things. I think mostly the soft skills and the people skills and making friends and all that kind of stuff and getting to all the events and being in the community for like 15, 20 years is probably the most important thing. I wouldn't say anything surprising, but I definitely work as much as possible. But I also don't really see it as work either. Like a few
Cheddar's
days ago, I
fine,
was
but
in
that
Pittsburgh
extra
getting
little
test
sour
videos, they helped us
cream,
make
yeah,
the
yeah.
Gen game. They said, "How many hours do you work a day?" I'm like, "I don't really log them, but it's probably like
Candy cane
a
flavor.
lot, but it's pretty stress free and it's fun and entertaining for me. And most things roll off my back anyway, so it's not too crazy. But I guess that's the other thing is just how you handle stress and if you want to even call it that is probably the most important skill you can have or learn or what
I have a can of Pringles from 2017 on the back of my dresser because I keep forgetting it's
your
there.
YouTube
And by now
channels,
I'm afraid to touch it.
Underbelly and Silvermania, they have a.
I guarantee you
following
open it and
for
it looks
their
just like
quirky
Pringles.
Game content. What's the weirdest or most memorable fan interaction you've had that sort of sums up the vibe of your community?
And to catch the answer for that amazing question, you're gonna have to tune in after
3 minutes.
the IndieMania show because I'm telling you, man, this is one of my favorite interviews out there. Steve, amazing work with this interview, and guys, you want to catch this interview in its entirety right after the show. So these both amazing interviews with Way Forward and with the one with Justin Silverman will be available on the IndieMania YouTube channel after the show in its entirety. So you'll have a lot of content to sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, get a drink, and enjoy these amazing interviews. My friends, it is now time. It is now time to change the game.
Abigail.
But before we change the game, I want to
Almost.
propose something out there because
Thank you,
right now
Abigail.
what we're doing in this show, it's yeah, we are here in front of the camera and we're kind of like the face of IndieMania, but the heart of IndieMania is every single developer here today. We have developers from all walks of life people introducing their very first game. Developers waiting years to introduce their games to a platform. We have developers who have their trailers for years with little views on YouTube or on X and have never been part of a showcase like this, and they're introducing their show
X.
and their games for the
I
first
still
time.
can't call it X.
I want to propose something. And if you are an indie game showrunner, I am proposing something. And I wasn't going to say this, but I want to say it now. Next year, let's do IndieMania Week, where we put together not just one showcase, but many showcases from different showcase runners out there and create an event entirely focused around indie games. Because right now there are many showcases out there. There's many showcases out there. They're all doing their own
Now's
thing.
my
But
chance.
did you know that there's strength
Care Bear, how's it going?
in Unity? And I'm not just talking about the software you use to create your games. There is strength in Unity.
Ooh, cold brew.
So I am proposing that we come together maybe next summer and we bring all of these showcases back to back in an IndieMania Week celebration. We'll kick off the showcase with
Why stop
our
there,
maybe
Mike?
30 to 40 minute
Let's have
showcase.
Indie Month.
Then after the next day, we have another one. Then our own very summer game fest.
Let's
shout out
have
to Jeff
Indie
Keighley,
Year, dude.
but dedicated around indie gaming. And not only that, but with the IndieMania Championship belt surrounding the event, where any of these developers and any of these showcases can take the belt home. If you are a showrunner, reach out. Let's talk. Because it's time to change the game. Do you agree, Steve?
Dude, I'm getting hyped.
Absolutely,
I gotta
I'm
box
ready.
someone right now,
I think it's
dude.
game time, man.
It's game time. Without further ado, I present to you IndieMania 2025, brought to you by Hyperkin. Let's game.
Developers have transformed gaming. Their bold ideas forging masterpieces that inspire the world. Today, we honor that legacy, ready to elevate indie gaming to new heights. Their vision, resilience, and creativity have led us here.
Can't picture me in a
where
fight.
indie gaming stands as
I'm a lover,
pillar
not
to
a fighter.
innovation.
I'm Paul Gale, and we're amplifying their legacy with a revolution that shakes the industry. IndieMania is here to honor the indie giants who have reshaped gaming. Let's celebrate these creators.
Dude, I feel like I'm about to go to war, man. This is pumping me up.
The indie spirit's unstoppable, and we're showcasing their brilliance. I'm Steve Zimmerman, rallying behind these developers to redefine gaming's future. Join the uprising. Let's go.
Pat would be scrappy in a fight.
I'm
Oh,
Mike
dude, I'd be
Odyssey, and
dirty in
this
a
is
fight.
IndieMania 2025, brought to you by Hyperkin. Let's game.
Let's freaking go, dude.
In a world where pixel power is overshadowed by billion-dollar budgets, three rebels have
Bro,
done the
what?
unthinkable. Mike Odyssey, Paul Gale, Steve Zimmerman. They didn't just start a podcast. They digitized themselves and jacked into the system. Their mission: infiltrate the gaming establishment, unlock the vaults, and set free the greatest indie games the world has never seen. Armed with nothing but passion, a few lines of sketchy code, and questionable snacks. They've got 2 hours to break through the firewalls of mediocrity and ignite a revolution one trailer at
This is the
a time.
nerdiest thing I've ever
And
seen.
somewhere deep
Dude,
in
I gotta
the
go
code,
outside after
a
this, man.
legendary artifact awaits. The IndieMania Game of the Year Championship belt. Its power, unknown. Its destiny, undeniable. This
Is
is
IndieMania.
Brought to you by Hyperkin. Okay, I read the script. Now, Who's in charge of my paycheck? I was promised a lifetime access to the snack vault and a Hyperkin mug. Mike, where's my mug, Mike? Also, pretty sure digitizing yourself voids your health insurance.
Okay.
Paul, Steve, are we in yet?
Almost, Mike.
Yeah, Mike, we're almost in, and now.
All right. Wait. Where are we? This is not the mainframe.
Looks like CRTVs. Did we hijack the airways?
Oh shoot, my bad, guys. I entered XY square B.
Wait, did you say B? Steve? It's square E. Sorry, folks, we're a bit off right now, but hey, I found this digital file here. It's called Lord of Ravage by developer Synthetic Domain. Releasing it now.
They told us strength was never to be ours. That we must abandon the gods.
Let's get to the games.
They told us to embrace our fate. But only a fool refuses a divine
How's the volume, by the way?
Only a fool would let slip the reins of their destiny. Too long have I listened to what they tell us. Now I shall speak. Now the gods shall speak.
Lords of Ravage.
Sorry, guys, it was supposed to lead us on a bigger stage, but code BIGN 5925 bailed on us. But I did find this digital file. It's called Ungaland by Mev Studio, releasing it now.
Why are these trailers? They look so compressed and bad quality. This looks cool though. Yeah, the frame rate's terrible, but I don't think that's the game. Ungaland.
I found these files, but the system's shaky, Mike. Pushing through.
Go ahead, release them.
Horror games.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. It's me, Nick Lives, from Night Signal Entertainment. And our next game that we're working on with Gray Alien Games is called Forbidden Solitaire.
Bro.
It's a dark,
It's too early for this, man.
FMV-inspired dungeon solitaire game. It's a very scary game, so tell your children to leave the room now before this trailer plays. Now enjoy the trailer. For
Dungeons with cards?
From the creators of Ancient Enemy and Home Safety Hotline.
Gathered in protest of a controversial new video game.
You didn't tell us to get dressed up.
Another strange death was reported.
A ROM experience.
No reason for it to be this violent. It's f***ing solitaire.
Wait, I'm kind of into this though.
Forbidden Solitaire.
Okay. I'm kind of into that.
No!
Join us over the airwaves to discover an unusual event in Spain which occurred in the village of Solana de Calatrava.
My God, my head. Did I faint? I don't remember changing my clothes.
His front door and all the windows of his house had been sealed up with concrete.
This looks like a Pat scary game, dude.
Someone had placed strange riddles in every room.
Oh, riddles, I'm out.
And had left instructions that by solving them, he could escape from his confinement.
What is all this madness? Am I dreaming?
But he wasn't alone at home, for he was accompanied by a strange entity who wouldn't stop chasing him. This is how Marcus's diaries describe his agony during 8 long weeks, until his death. Not from starvation, but from intense gut terror.
And in fact, if I were you, I wouldn't bother trying to get out of here.
I can't even pass a real eye exam, dude. Eyes on the exam. Full tactical game. I didn't hear about chapter 1. The kids can come back now.
Wait. Oh, okay. This is not the mainframe. Update, Paul.
Rerouting. We're in an arcade database glitching machines.
Whoa, I found this digital file. It's called Paper Clay by developer YCat.
Check, where are we?
Ooh.
I know, right? It's huge.
Wait, I'm down. This is adorable. Chick and Nugget.
Nugget, look at this. I can get used to this adventure.
Oh, yeah, we're getting this. Sly Cooper voice actor.
Visitors! How thrilling!
My. What do we have here? Are you lost?
This is adorable.
This is our chance, Nugget. The smell of adventure is in the air. Let's go!
Paper. Oh, now on Steam. I didn't even hear about that.
Look, Toto! A flying ship! It's a flying ship! I told you! I knew I wasn't crazy!
Wow, nice find, Steve. How about we flood the entire arcade? Release them all.
This looks dope. That's 2 games in a row. Picture Pat as the drummer for this band.
How can one describe eternal punishment? Has its true essence been captured? You shall finally shape it as you wish. That's my task to you. To unleash your darkest imaginings and bring your creations to life. Seal your pacts with caution.
Is he building a game board?
Hedonists,
It's so romantic, but hell.
all sinners will belong to your canvas infernum.
There you go, deck builder. I like that a lot of these trailers are gameplay. I think all of them are gameplay. It's better than freaking CGI trailers. Yeah. Citadel. World premiere.
Hi there, my name is Quiver.
My name's the Motive Guy.
And we're two teenage video game developers from the UK developing a unique and comedic turn-based RPG called Stoned.
We would like to give a huge thank you to IndieMania
Stoned?
for hosting us this summer and allowing us to show off our game.
Stoned is inspired by many critically acclaimed RPGs that have come before us, such as Undertale, Deltarune, South Park The Stick of Truth, and One Shot. It's about three stoners who gain magical powers from the soul of an ancient cosmic wizard and find out that they have a huge part in a prophecy to resurrect the wizard so that he can bring eternal peace to Earth. However, since our heroes are too lazy to put in the time and effort in order to do that, they instead decide to go on an adventure to collect three magical stones that can be used in a ritual to remove the soul from their bodies, and along the way shenanigans will ensue.
Our goal with Stoned is to create a game with an absurd but surprisingly emotional story, as well as unique turn-based battle mechanics to avoid the monotony and luck-based nature of traditional turn-based RPGs.
We and our team have been working on this game for 8 months now, as well as having to balance this and academic responsibilities and exams.
Our entire team have put a lot of time and effort.
They look
into this
about
project
12 years
to deliver
old,
the
dude.
Best game we can. We hope that you'll enjoy playing.
Get back to class.
Without further ado, we hope you enjoyed this first and unique look at the gameplay
Mike!
and world of Stone.
What's
and
up,
thank
dude?
you IndieMania for having us.
Stoned. Oh, that's interesting. Trailer's loud. Stoned, man. I'm not that stoned. October Next Fest. Little shooter. Yeah, I think you do have to be stoned to play that game. It's like paid DLC. Visagens. I'm trying. I'm trying. Too soon, Kyle. Too soon. I'm still so mad it's gone. Wishlist now. Did we see this one? They get 2 spots? Damn, they get 2 spots. Mike was paid off. El Capitán. Oh, puzzle. That's kind of cool. Sliding hero. I like that idea. Lot of deck builders. Oh, that's cool. You can upgrade your cards. Into the grid. Dude, these deck builders, man. This one looks cool. Oh, and it's a culinary themed one. What? Interesting. Collect ingredients, upgrade your kitchen. Choose your dishes wisely. This is cute. Hungry Horrors. Okay. Demos available.
Oh, Steve, by any chance do you know how to remove static from clothing? This is nuts.
All right, it looks like we're
Yeah.
gaining ground, friends. Steve, where are we?
Guys, we're at a rental store, and I'm like being flooded with memories right now.
Decrypted files, Mike, including this digital file. It's Void Martyrs by Mac and Cheese Games.
Mac and Cheese Games.
May the Lord protect me from the evil within.
Ooh, I like the way this one looks.
Sacred duty, guide my way. God, protect me. Shall tread where angels fell.
Void Martyrs. What the hell is that? What is this, Monster Builder, dude? Spore. Maybe like a spiritual successor. Adapts. Free demo.
Battleman is a point-and-click inspired beat-em-up game that's focusing heavily on the narratives. Set in the 1920s here in Halifax, Nova Scotia, where we are based. You play as Bruce McKenzie, a henchman for the local bootlegging kingpin. On the day of your return to the town after 2 years of absence, your boss gets killed.
Bruce must navigate his city and meet the various people who live throughout it in order to uncover the identity of his boss's murderer. He has help
that's
from
cool.
a nosy reporter in town and a seemingly out of work, formerly famous actress, and a handful of other colorful folks.
Navigate the treacherous political, socioeconomic strata of the town, and all of that is done through a sort of noir comic lens in the sort of clear line style of the Belgian and French comics from the 20s and 30s.
That's cool.
The unique part about this is the blending of that adventure style game and a beat 'em up, which is more fast-paced, very action-oriented. People who grew up on point-and-click games, adventure games, will feel right at home with exploring the town, finding your own way through it. Not being
Mystery game and a beat 'em
through the
up.
story, but having to think about what to do next, how to tackle next. That beat 'em up style gameplay that appears from time to time to break up the walking around and exploring.
The more that we learned about Halifax, the more we learned about the history and sort of dug through the various stories, pretty much every block was rife with high drama of some form. Exciting tales of triumph or some form of
You have not
corruption.
missed the
Halifax as a
cozy
city
segment yet.
appeared to be the medium through which powerful entities exerted their power.
The comic style, the clear line style.
I mean, I'm assuming there's a
got
cozy
lot of
segment.
artist inspiration that we've been drawing on for the visual style of the game, from Herge, Yves Chaland, Ted Benoit, Floch, Jack Mosley is the Smiling Jack artist. Fletcher Hanks in there. I love the underground stuff. But we've been sort of trying to find the through line for all of that. A big part of it is the color. I'm a big proponent of bright, colorful stuff. I'm not a fan of too much grittiness.
Yeah, the art
or
looks cool.
gray, steel sort of wash that a lot of games sometimes get. I feel like when you walk down the street in Button Man, things are moving, it feels lively. Get on my soapbox to advocate for cartoons. I think cartoons are good. I think they're important. It's attempting to showcase what I think a good cartoon does, which is the real world through a little bit simpler of a lens, but that doesn't make it any less complicated.
That art style really let us capture that, Halifax is a very vibrant town, it's a very colorful town. So it needed that edge with the art style. As we found the style, this game started becoming less about just being a noir detective, gritty story, and more about a period piece.
We're sitting on a fertile ground in this city that we're living. Wow, we could actually tell a story about the city as a character almost.
This is a love letter for myself to the city. This is a place that accepted me, a place that I found a home in. This is a place that means a lot to me. And I hope that whoever plays it, whether they come to experience Halifax as fictional as we make it, it is still the heart of Halifax inside it. And I hope people can really, really feel it when they play.
Cool.
They're coming! They're coming! Alien spotted! Mayday! Mayday!
Commander, your squad has failed the objective. Mace commanders do not fail. Commencing redeployment. Initial assets will be limited. Success depends on how well you develop and adapt them. Issue your commands. They will interpret them to the best of their limited understanding. They are humans, after all. Do not be alarmed by their screams for help. All casualties are deemed acceptable, as long as
Ella,
the
wake up!
objective is successful. At the end of the day, if they perish, you can always start anew. Better prepared and more experienced done before.
I don't want to die like this.
Wake the heck up, okay? Stretch around a little bit. Pour some water on your head. Drink some lemon juice. Get the hell up. Gonna crochet the Moonstone Island creatures? Oh my god. Did we see this? Did we see this one? We may have seen this one. Mike, we saw this one! The volume go out? This looks insane though. Wait, did the volume cut out? Oh, there we go. Bio meat? This looks like a PS1 game in like the best way. Alpha, hello, hello. Bio meat, Husk World. There's a lot of spooky games. Oh, yeah. Was that your appearance? No, that's not me. Come on. Crypt robbery. Wait, this is kind of cool. Oh, you have to find the differences? How cool is that? That's nice. I like this. There's butts and boobs. Ignore the clown. Please watch the artwork.
Well, I just stumbled upon some inspiring finds. Let's honor them. I'll release them.
My name is Samir Ahmed. I built a life here. A home. A family. A cafe filled with stories and warmth.
That's not my internet. No, we good here.
In this city, I had everything I ever dreamed of. Until one morning, everything changed. And nothing was ever the same again.
Damn. Oh, wow. That's probably a crazy game. What happened on no, I'm kidding. Oh, look at... Dude, this should have been in the cozy section. Trash simulator. Transform into like a little plant. How hasn't this been done before?
All right, guys, we are close. Paul, break it.
Got it, Mike. A mainframe. Upgraded systems. This digital file is Daruga by Shinvok Art Vision.
More files coming, guys. This is action-packed.
We're gonna be later. We're gonna be later, dude. Action packed. Oh, yeah. I always see this guy on the highway. Dude, I would play this game, man. This and some music. Like real music, not the in-game stuff. Ooh. Yeah, what happens if you crash? Bubbles, how we doing? Guys, I got an update for you. Bubbles officially got their Switch 2 lane split. Quarter what? Is it out already? I died when the delivery driver said, delivery for Bubbles? That's so funny. Hey, I got a package for Bubbles here. Liking the music. I like these little watch parties. Katanot. Q3. Go tiny. This looks cool. Action-packed, man! Mechanimals. Paul Gale, what's up, dude? You're famous. It's going great. Indie games? What's better than that? My favorite so far has been the video store. Cabby. This is like Asteroids Extreme.
Hyper Slice.
This is giving me like 90s arcade vibes. Hyper Slice. Switch 1 vibes. There is a lot of like retro-ness to a lot of these indie games. It'll happen, it'll happen. Paul, spill the details. When's the cozy section coming up? Pat's just trick. I'm not tricking you. I'm not tricking you.
You will learn to fear me, and then you will die.
Art of Blades. Oh, God. Wait, you trust Peyton over me? I feel like this game would hurt my eyes playing it. Like, it looks cool. Is there a dark mode? Yeah, it's like a manga. Manga Mania. That's a really cool idea.
All right, guys, let's crash their defenses.
I love me an underwater game. Oh, you can make the... Oh my god, you can make these monstrosities. Wait, this is a horror game. Oh, and you could battle them? Man, they did not. Not yet. I think we were cut at the last second. Kind of cool that you can, it's like Tiny Glade, but underwater. Like, I'm down for that idea. The sea creatures, though, are terrifying. Ecosystem. That's interesting. Like, that might be worth a check.
Hi, IndieMania. It's Amber Scott.
There I
Indie
am.
By Midnight. Last year, we showed you
Woo!
our announcement trailer for Control Alt Deal. This year, we're back with an exclusive look at a new area we've designed for the game, the intermission.
Control Alt Deal?
In Control Alt Deal, you play as the sentient AI scout who's trying to escape from an evil megacorp. In order to escape, you have to spy on humans, make deals with them, and try to win them to your cause. If you make enough deals with the right humans, maybe you can escape from this place. After each scenario is completed, you now go to a special area called the intermission, where you get to talk to different humans and decide which mission you'll undertake next. Here in the intermission, humans will appear on the floating cyber
Riz,
ocean
how's it going?
and make their case to you. Each one has a particular mission that they think is really important and they want scouts help with. It's up to you to talk to each of the humans, decide who you want to help, maybe who will
Dude,
be
I don't have the Velma
the
wig
most
anymore,
effective
man.
ally for you. You can also talk to gatekeepers that you've previously recruited.
Yeah, I got rid of it.
Maybe some of them will have useful things to say, or even offer you special powers that can help you in your quest to escape from Paperclip. We're looking to launch Control Alt Deal this summer with an official launch date coming soon. We'll be releasing on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch. Thanks so much for watching and enjoy IndieMania.
Celesteoidvania? This looks cool. I think I got rid of both of those wigs. Remember I had the like mullet one? I don't think I have those still. Yeah, this game looks cool. I'd probably just rage at it. Hell yeah. Would I be mad? No, I wouldn't be mad. I don't know why they wouldn't. Or why they would. They didn't. There's still a lot of time left. Still 50 minutes left.
Hey everyone, Eric of the Matt Black Studio here. Thank you very much for watching this Lucid trailer. Lucid is a game that I've been making for a while now, and it's inspired by the games I've played growing up. Games like Super Metroid, Mega Man X, and A Legend of Zelda, with some modern classics as well, such as Celeste and Hollow Knight. If Lucid looks like a game that you'd like to play, please consider supporting this small indie dev by adding Lucid to your Steam wishlist today.
Game looks
It
good.
would mean the absolute world to me. Thank you so much, and have a good one.
Look at this little boy.
Let's go.
Dude, if anything, the music is gonna hit. I see pumpkins. The trailers might say Steam or like coming to Steam or whatever, but a lot of them, I think the goal is to come to console. This looks dope. Retro Blazer. Q1. I'm gonna be right back. Don't you dare show me on screen, IndieMania.
Hold it right there, rebels. Before we breach the next data vault and unleash more pixel-powered mayhem, we've got a mandatory segment from our overlords. Our super-duper, incredibly generous show and giveaway sponsors. Yeah, that should fix it. Nailed it. These legends help keep the resistance running, fueling our snacks, our servers, and Paul's weekly RGB light show. So sit back, charge your Hyperkin controllers, and enjoy this very important, totally not forced mid-show moment of gratitude. It's Sponsor Side Stories.
I didn't miss anything. I didn't miss anything. I did want to see that ocean game. That looks like a PS5 controller. This Kool-Aid controller is crazy.
So you're really into video games and want to be a real world warrior, huh? You think you have what it takes to train hard like your favorite characters. You know, the journey may start off at a simple crawl, but these trials and tribulations come with all sorts of unexpected twists and turns, like thorns, sharp rocks, and, all sorts of other bugs and critters and stuff. However, just maybe you'll be able to reach the summit and pull off your very own Shoryuken! Or maybe you'll snap back into reality and realize that Udon Entertainment has got you covered. You don't have to climb a mountain like this guy did. Instead, just follow IndieMania on YouTube and X.
I put
so
the
you can be entered in to win
I put
one
the
of
giveaway
20
links in the description, by the way.
Thanks, Eric Co. and all at Udon for hooking us up.
So all of this stuff.
Welcome to the world of Figgy's fun, double-sided. There's more than one, no shelf space, no worries here. Stick 'em anywhere, far or near. Figgy's magic all around. Collect and share joy on them. Gold, silver, bronze, a chase delight. Hidden treasure shining bright.
Dude, there's a Yu-Gi-Oh set.
Scan the QR, log each find. Every piece is one of a kind. Figgy's points and prizes too. A world of wonder, all brand new. Figgy's magic all around. The app reveals what's lost and found. Feel your pieces, see what's missed. Build your dream, complete the list.
Buster Blader.
Figgy's joy with every piece. Figgy's magic all around.
Yeah, all this stuff is in the description if you guys want to enter for a chance to win. I'm not in charge of the giveaway, so, you know. Media. I don't think I've ever owned an AverMedia product. Oh, they make a... Oh, they make like capture cards. And it's like Elgato, basically. That's kind of dope. Want a capture card, but I don't understand how they work. It's basically a middleman to connect your console to a computer, and then you can basically like record or stream your footage.
Hold on, friends. X, Y, dash, dash, square, E. Yes! We're in the mother base. Guys, we're in the mother base.
Control area secured. That huge screen is ours.
All right, any transmissions, Paul?
Incoming transmission. Nintendo Prime, Nate, you are live.
Hey everyone, I'm Nintendo Prime, and let's just be honest, you're not here to see me. You're actually here to see this next big game coming out. You guys know I love The Legend of Zelda, and if you don't know that, well, guess what? I do. You can see the Master Sword back there. No, I'm actually here to introduce a new game by Stone Lab Games called Ethra. If you love action RPGs, action adventure RPGs, open
Nasty
world
Nate.
action adventure RPGs, you're going to want to check this game out. So, you know, I think it's just time that we feel the power.
What? What the boys sipping on? Oh, that's cool art style. That looks cool.
Amazing work. All right, it's time to dominate. Let's release more.
I don't know what I'm watching right now. Okay. I don't know what it is, but I kind of want to play it. It was giving me Robot Chicken vibes. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Oh, I would be for sure way too dumb for this game. 1000%. Only be slightly too dumb. Okay. That's worse.
My name is Baby Cat. They call me that because I am a baby cat. I want to be a superhero when I grow up. But they say I will never grow up because they, did science on me. But it's fine because they gave me a super duper robot. It has rockets and guns that go brrr and boom, boom, boom. I played with it a lot with my friends in the lab. One day, they told me to wait for new friends to come and play. I was lonely and bored for a long time. Then new friends finally came and they were cats like me. We had so much fun. They were like swoosh and zzz, and I was da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da until I got really tired. They told me I can go with them if I want to play more and learn how to be a good cat.
This is how I talk to Moose, by the way.
I don't know what they mean. I already know how to destroy things.
I wish we saw gameplay for that. Developed the Obsessive Shadow. Hope you enjoy. I got excited for Chapter 2. It'll be on Switch, Xbox, and PS5 in the near future. Ooh, yeah, that one looks spooky. That's so cool. So you can switch between 2D and 3D?
How does one survive in a strange world? By becoming stranger. In Strange Seed, master your bizarre surroundings by defeating enemies, gobbling them up, and using their DNA to evolve.
Bro, there's a lot of weird animal creation games in this thing.
Water attacks. Gas attacks? And what is that? A constant conjuring of curious
Thank you for
combinations.
stopping by, dude.
Not
I
quite
appreciate
heavy
it.
enough to push that button, eh? Nothing a tortoise shell can't fix. In fact, there are loads of puzzles and problems throughout Strange Seed.
What?
Solving these puzzles will take creativity, determination, and more than a healthy dose of biogenetic engineering. Take to the skies, face off against formidable enemies, and earn upgrades by playing minigames. But there is far more to the world of Strange Seed than can be covered in one measly trailer. So much to explore, collect, and overcome.
That realistic human head threw me off.
Immerse yourself in the ever-changing world of Strange Seed.
Strange Seed. This looks cool. Oh, yeah. Dev of Stone? Oh my god. Hello, hello. Cool, dev after party here. There's farming.
This is you in mine.
All right, friends. I am in the command hub, and I'll stay right here while Paul and Steve gather out to find more files. I'll release these files I just found while I wait for Paul and Steve to gather more.
خيرا فرسي با آخری میرا لیشکار آهان بهار هونک سندرا کانا توهان بهار واکدا حسن نام توهان حشرات من کداس شاسان میرا انتقام بر توهان.
Little space shooter moment. Wishlist now. Rogue Eclipse.
Hello everyone, my name is Asha and I work as the art director at Yaza Games. Nice to meet you. Today I want to show you the work on our upcoming game, Scriptorium Master of Manuscripts.
Hello, I'm Anna. At Yaza Games, I'm a game designer.
In our game, you will run your own medieval workshop. You will receive orders to illustrate medieval books, and it will be up to you to decorate them any
That's
way
kind of
you
cool.
like. Send them back to clients to get paid and unlock new jobs, decorations, and items.
Now that you know a bit about our game, let us show you how we're making it.
We strive to include as many elements as possible in the game.
Dude,
allowing
making
players to
games,
create truly unique
so much work, man.
We do a lot of research on real medieval manuscripts, drawing inspiration from their rich history for our game. Every illustration is drawn from scratch, carefully adapted to fit our game's distinctive style, characterized by bold line art and a touch of playful, cartoonish...
Board Game Studio is working with this artist on an upcoming board game. That's
Thank you
dope.
so much for watching and spending that little bit of time with us. We love the medieval ages and manuscripts as an art form, and I hope that after seeing this video, you will love it just a little bit more too.
And if our game has piqued your interest, you can find Scriptorium Master of Manuscripts on Steam and add it to your wishlist.
Bye!
Yeah, like a lot of these say Steam. obviously they'll be on Steam, but the games that I saw from my part,
Always looking for something
I think
to
most
play
of them
with
are coming to Switch.
and chasing
Maybe
fireflies.
half. Look at this little spooky game.
Nina, she was different.
Wait.
I'd known that since the day she arrived.
Little Tim Burton-esque?
She was investigating the son's disappearance. She wanted to find him. There are other stories I could tell about those days.
This looks cute. This looks like a Little Nightmares type thing.
These children didn't know they would rattle the world.
Gloomy eyes. Hey, there's a Switch logo.
Finally, 一本マラソン has returned. More chaos, more madness.
What am I watching?
All new marathons. Built from the ground up and improved in every way. Spectators drop the banana. 一本マラソン2大丈夫
There was a first one?
Be careful when crossing the road.
Oh, I'm already down. This is cute. Oh, and there's little hazards and stuff. That's nice. Is it just this one course though? Might be. It's cute.
He was not born noble.
MJ, how we doing?
To be a knight. From doubt to destiny, cast into a war of steel and faith, he will rise. From a shepherd boy to a knight, to a Templar legend.
It's a little kangaroo. Oh, a level builder. That's kind of cool. Switch hero. I still gotta unlock that little boy. You didn't miss me. I like the art style of this. Slayer.
Paul Steed, status.
I'm in the tower. We have Arms of God by developer Dark J Studio. All clear.
Hi, I'm Dominic.
I don't get what they're doing in the screens, but I'm here for it.
A dark, futuristic medieval auto shooter with satisfying gory vibe. In Arms of God, you wield 5 weapons at once and plunge into the depths of hell to stop the apocalypse. As the last warrior of Ancient Order, you will unlock active abilities, develop your skill tree, and combine weapons with powerful upgrades. Your mission is to rebuild the Sacred Order and fight back against endless hordes of demons. The game combines the green tone of Doom, Diablo, and Warhammer 40k.
Yeah, Doom, Diablo vibes for sure. This looks like a mess, like in a good way.
And a narrative layer. The game features roguelike elements like permadeath and the ability to unlock permanent upgrades after
A little bit of
each attempt.
Hades in there too.
One of the most important systems is meta progression. The game is divided into 4 acts. At the end of each act, you fight a boss and unlock a new building within the hub, the Cathedral. When it comes to combat, it works on 2 interconnected levels. First, you build your character by choosing up to 5 weapons to wield simultaneously. What makes Arms of God unique is the weapon upgrade system. Instead of simply leveling up a weapon, you can sacrifice one to empower another. It creates a massive number of potential builds and synergies, giving you a ton of freedom in how you approach each run. Second, aside from your personal arsenal, you carry the Crux, a sacred cross-shaped weapon
this
to annihilate demons.
has about
Within
22
its aura,
minutes left.
The Crux can either empower you or destroy enemies outright. You choose whether to upgrade the Crux and develop its own skill
I think
tree,
we'll be
or
soon
focus on
because
yourself
the
and
cozy
weapons you
segment is
carry.
pretty
The
long from
story
what I
in Arms of
remember.
God is told from
And
the perspective of a
so like I
hunter,
sent him
unwavering
my
in
part
faith,
and then I
carrying
guess
a
he
sacred
added to it too,
weapon
so
forged to destroy demons. The story
it'll be soon.
unfolds through the environment divided into 4 acts. Each level reveals a new part of the journey, from the ruined city to the cathedral and its catacombs, and eventually into the depths of hell. Arms of God is about faith, destruction, and the price
Calm
of
down,
blind
it'll
obedience. Thank you
happen.
for watching. If you like what you see, please wishlist Arms of God on Steam.
Game looks cool. That game looks really cool actually. Arms of God.
Data Vault here. Winnie's Hole by developer Helping Hand.
He makes decisions best he can. Sometimes he needs a helping hand. Or 2 or 3, this is our plan. To build him strong, extend lifespan. He is our host. We live inside. A virus spreading, helping guide. Placing shapes to spread infection. Strategize with your direction. Collect cells to grow mutations. Test our vessel's limitations. When our host is under threat, a virus does what it does best. Survival is our prime objective. Send the brain a new directive. Each turn deals a board of actions.
the
Place
hell?
your block shapes, cause reactions. Underneath, we're still the same. We feel the pain of others' shame, and sometimes we must learn to be the
that's a line of
monster
dialogue.
that's inside of me.
Winnie's Hole? Let's rename that, dude. Let's actually rename that. I'm actually serious. Can we rename
Got
that?
an incoming transmission. Should I patch it through?
Great. Patch him through. Kidding, Krista? You're live.
Hello, IndieMania! We are always looking for ways to test, destroy our friendship. So we are so excited today to introduce the game Room Battle.
We love Kidding,
this is a
Krista.
party fighting game where you control robot vacuums.
Yes.
And I don't know about you, but I'm strangely fascinated by robot vacuums. And when I watch these things go, sometimes the thought does cross my mind. I'd like to see these things fight.
And you can
Great.
in Room Battle.
Perfect.
So you can basically equip your robot vacuum with sharp objects, and you are battling to
Winnie's
see
Hole.
who can control their balloons, who can keep their balloons from getting destroyed. Wow, that sounds like
Yes, it's for up to 6 players, so it's a wonderful multiplayer
Yes.
game, and it's packed with so many different modes and all these great mini games as well. So
Yeah.
you're really doing anything you could possibly imagine battling with a robot vacuum. Wow.
There you go. So meet up with your friends, customize your vacuum, and get ready to battle. Roll the trailer right now, Mike. Let's go!
Wait, this looks amazing. Oh, and you have to pop your friend's balloons? It reminds me of that Mario Party minigame. I like how there's little items too, like there's a cactus. It's just Mario Kart World. Room Battle.
Did I ever tell you the story of how this city came to be? Sit down, friend, and listen close. It's a tale worth hearing from me. It began as a patch of land, nothing more. But oh, how we built, brick by brick, field by field. We shaped this place. From the earth, we pulled not just walls,
that's kind of
but
cool.
a sanctuary. And we did not merely survive. We gathered in feast. We raised our voices to the heavens. We honored the old ways and forged new bonds as one. Yet life here bore its share of trials against bandits, beasts, and betrayal. We held our ground for every soul, for every
Nicole,
inch.
hello, hello.
Our courage knew no bounds. No blight could starve us, no fire consume us. Winter's icy hand sought to break us, yet still we endured. And now, we bask in what we've built. This is no longer a dream. This is our home.
Did we? I feel like we saw this one too. Okay, I think I'm going crazy. It's a social experiment. Stop. No, it hasn't. It's been an amazing hangout session. Don't blame me. Don't blame me.
This is a factory in Modulus. Here, we're producing blue cores. Let's see how we got here. This facility was built out of these 3 modules.
Open your damn eyes!
Which were joined, stamped, and dyed with pigment.
I'm testing everyone's loyalty.
In our blue pigment refinery, which was constructed from these modules.
Actually, I have seen like a handful of games I'm interested in.
Cut from
and the games in the cozy section, I know that I'm interested in some of them.
Polyrock. Extracted here.
We're sleeping. Hey, wake up! Modulus, early access October 22nd. Bro, I know I saw this game. Mike! We could have saved like 10 minutes with these repeats. What's going on, Mike? Switcheroo! I'm rewinding. Oh, I've heard of this game. It's like it's a Smash Bros. Yeah, it's kind of like a Smash Bros game.
Hi everybody! You just saw the latest trailer for Royalty Free for All, a hand-drawn cartoon smash-up starring fresh takes on iconic characters, stages, and music from the public domain. We're taking a new approach to the party-brawling genre, introducing simplified controls that make it easier to follow than ever for those times in your life when you want to show a child, parent, grandparent, or special someone how to play your favorite games. Or maybe you think crossover fighters look smashing, but find it intimidating to enter an arena with players of over 20 years experience. Either way, Royalty Free for All is the perfect place to start. And there's plenty of excitement for genre veterans. Getting good still requires quick fingers and quicker thinking. Plus, we're canonizing techniques like wave dashing, with goofy animations and easy to learn controls. Not to mention rollback netcode in online quick play and private lobbies. We are hard at work putting a Kickstarter together to launch in August, with the goal of bringing Royalty Free for All to all current gen consoles. We are still tracking fighter requests at royaltyfreeforall.com/wish. And as part of our campaign, we'll be revealing some exciting stretch goals, including 3 new fighters that have been requested by the fans, alongside musical guests David Wise, Grant Kirkhope, and Evelyn Lark. So, be sure to follow Royalty Free for All everywhere you can online. And please, please, please wishlist this and every game you see here today. Wishlisting is the #1 thing that helps indie developers thrive. So if you like what you see and the people pouring their hearts into it, please wishlist on Steam. Thank you so much for watching.
hand-drawn world full of friends.
This game just came out today
To explore,
on Switch.
to collect treasures, and to unravel age-old mysteries. And imagine.
A villain who brings destruction across the land and plunges everything into chaos?
Well, that's when you come in. You are Ruffy, a bear that can copy and paste textures. With the magic swap, you can change the world and nothing can stop you.
Little throwback 3D platformer.
Jump into this wonderful adventure and change the world.
That's dope.
Ruffy and the Riverside is out now.
All right, friends, we've almost conquered it. The system is almost ours. Steve, any last transmissions?
Shoot, we got one more here. Patching through Patrick from NintenTalk. You're live.
Hello, IndieMania. We are the Slow Burn Podcast, a cozy game podcast. We have new episodes every single Wednesday. I told on all you! streaming platforms.
Yes, we cover cozy games. In case you don't
I
know
told
what cozy
you!
is, don't worry, it can be pretty much anything. Whether you like a farming sim game, a puzzle game, an adventure game, anything that's kind of casual or cozy, we love to cover on our show.
So check out these upcoming cozy games.
I told you. We got the cozy games. I know a celebrity. I made it, Mom. Oh, look at the corner. Slow Burn Podcast presents.
This is Fading Serenades.
Who's that?
A cozy adventure game where you'll get to hike, jump, and climb to traverse the treacherous terrain of the island to help villagers deliver parcels and complete their tasks and requests. You'll deliver packages, letters, tools, and various things around the island. You'll also get to know the island's inhabitants. They might be reserved in the presence of strangers,
Abby!
but help them enough and they might just open up to you. You'll also have to explore the island by running around, jumping, and balancing over beautiful rivers and creeks, and even climbing over various obstacles.
Yeah, this one looks cute.
Overall, you'll get to experience a story of vanishing traditions, a missing scientist, and an unfolding mystery. Serenading a quieter life, the island calls. And you can play the free demo right now.
Bewick.
Imagine a game that goes beyond exploration, where you create a story that's uniquely yours. A world where cozy AI companions wait by the fireside, ready to tell you captivating stories.
Thank you. We're not done yet, though.
And they want to embark on grand adventures with you. As you build relationships with your companions, they come to understand you. They remember your preferences and the memories you've made together. Because this isn't just another quest. It's a glimpse into a new reality that only you can create.
Yeah,
Your
this game's
adventure
interesting.
Begins now. Are you ready?
Astra Puffs.
Green Again is a relaxing colony simulation game
Man!
that is set in a colorful sci-fi world inhabited by tiny plant people called sproutlings. There has been an ecological catastrophe and most of the planet is now barren and overrun with defective robots. And it's your job to help overcome the dangers and restore the planet back to its former green state. You'll construct settlements by clearing
You guys both
terrain,
did such a good
vanquishing
job.
environmental hazards, and defending your farm from bots. By unlocking creative mode, you can decorate to your heart's content, making your colony happy and building without limits. Reveal hidden areas on the map to find new decorations, resources, and more ground for building and planting. But most of all, keep the sproutlings happy and well fed by gathering resources and tactically placing farms and other buildings while researching more advanced technologies and upgrades.
Don't these look cute?
The demo for Green Again is now available on Steam.
Hope the king gets a voiceover too. I don't know. I don't know if it was in their budget. The Cozy Gamers hijacked the end of the IndieMania show. This game is dope. Look at all the crap you can do. Yo, this game's freaking... Look at the pumpkin, dude. Coming out soon. Astro Architect. So, I didn't see this one. This was added in after. They would never have let me add in a pig game. Hog tie. Oh, look at this art style. Switch coming soon?
Hi, my name is Miriam Teakley, and I am voicing Foxy in the upcoming game Widow.
Oh, this game looked great, dude. Look at this game.
A story about the summer after I just finished elementary school. My parents were really busy then, so they sent me off to stay with a distant relative.
I think this was in the Wholesome Direct.
After living in the big city my whole life, farm villages just felt so small and miserable. And the worst thing, there was no Wi-Fi anywhere.
I think a game like Widow is really going to be able to impact players in a really positive way, especially now with the world being as crazy as it is and everybody going through their own struggles as well. There's world struggles, but also lots of personal struggles. I think it's nice to have that place of escapism and somewhere that can feel really calming. And actually this game it could be close to sort of a meditation feel, I think, because it's so soft and it speaks about nostalgia. And I always think that sometimes when we're having a tough time, thinking about your like wonderful memories about being a child and even, you know, funny memories, or, you know, it can really just transport you and you can like start laughing again or smiling again like how you once did. So I think it will really unlock a lot of wonderful memories for people in a wonderful way.
It's cute.
Welcome to Widow. This is a cozy, story-driven game about my happiest memory, summer in the countryside. I used to be such a city girl, always online, always busy, spending my whole summer in a forsaken
What you just
village.
saw was Widow.
No thanks. But here I am, surrounded by a gang of geese, clearly thinking they're the biggest deal around here. But who had been feeding them so well? Perhaps a goose grandma who always says they're too skinny? I had to fight a sneaky
Oh, this
goat
game's
every
probably
day from
like
my own backpack,
super satisfying
cheered
to
on
play.
by the laughter of the tiny yellow goslings. But, you know, everything changed when I met...
I think that's so cool on the bottom. Slow burn. Damn right. Listen to the Slow Burn podcast. Oh, I think this is already on the Switch. My Cozy Room, right? Yeah. They added a lot of games in. Like, I haven't seen most of these. This one looks familiar, though. Oh, Cottonville? Do they have some controversy or no? Oh, oof. Mike, we got cozy, dude, at the end. Pat's voiceover? Who said there was a voiceover? Did I promise a voiceover? I don't know. I've never done a voiceover before in a game. Claw is a roguelike deck-building claw machine I'm a game. liar! Grab, sell, and customize prizes in order to take on increasingly expensive new machines. This is my big until break. You manage to recover Morris's lost engagement ring. Get rich by grabbing and selling prizes starting from the cheapest machines, but beware of the traps. Let's stick to the prizes. You don't want to end up like this guy. Cupid Claw also features over 70 prizes and effects, which you can add or remove available prizes to build your own combos and win big. Featuring 20 plus challenging claw machines, you will have plenty to do. I got the this gambling very one. Cute and unique game. Spend your earnings wisely though, as some items can greatly increase your score. It's all about the score. Even if you fail though, hopefully Cupid Claw will have you saying, let's just do one more run. You can check out Cupid Claw's demo right now on Steam. Game is addicting. I played it. Are you guys proud of me? I had to write my own script too, dude. It's all downhill from here. Damn. That game looks fun, actually. Chonkers. Moose has his own game? Feed them and watch them grow. This is like NintenCats. Let all the fame go to your head. I'll try not to. Can't even leave my house, man. There's special space cats. Chonkers. Yeah, I didn't see this one either. Feels like an old Pokemon game, but without the Pokemon. Leaf cow. Ooh, this looks cute. Is this Gordlets 2 or no? No, I don't think this is Gordlets 2. Oh. Wait, is this out already? I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. Oh, it's out on PC. Pretty sure you played it? Did I? I don't know if I did. Maybe I did. I don't know. I'm getting too old, guys. You're going full cozy? You should. Are you stoned? I friggin' wish. Out now on Steam. world premiere. This is still the cozy section, by the way. There's a lot. Yeah, I really wish this game, the characters were also like 3D. I don't know. This does look cute though. Kitty builder. You rock.
We hope you enjoyed seeing those cozy game titles. We are the Slow Burn Podcast. Thank you so much, IndieMania, for having us. And we've got one more cozy game title. Check it out here.
We're so adorable. We totally did that in one take. Yeah, Macy Village looks cute.
Hey, my name is Vince with Interim Games. Big thanks to Mike, Paul, Steve, and everyone with IndieMania for putting this event together again. I'm excited to see the other games that people have to show. I'm still hard at work on the game I showed last year.
That was our debut,
I
guys.
want to talk about another project, Zombies Overloaded. It's a top-down arcade shooter inspired by old-school games like Smash TV, with a slow build that turns into total mayhem. The whole game lands on a comic book art style with action text pop-ups and overhead announcer calling the chaos. You start with a pistol, but you pick everything up from flamethrowers to space blasters while you're mowing down waves of zombies. Every 5 waves, a zombie boss shows up, like a giant shield-wielding zombie or a massive zombie that hurls a mace at you. There are upgrades, skins, achievements, but it's all about chasing your high score. Thanks to Brainium Games, Zombies Overloaded is launching June 27th on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PS4, and PS5. Brainium Games has brought a dream of mine to life, and I'm very excited to finally share that game with everybody. To celebrate IndieMania and my first console release, I'm going to be giving away a collector's edition for anyone watching today. It's going to include a full comic book, box art, a card game, and custom Joy-Cons, so you can use your Nintendo Switch to play it.
Oh, that's cool.
Check us out on X to find out how to enter. Zombies Overloaded is available today on Steam as a free demo. You can also upgrade to the full version, same day as consoles on June 27th. Thanks for watching, and take a look at the trailer.
Zombies Overloaded.
Absolutely not. There's still 4 more hours of this. All night long.
Hello!
Hello.
Hello! We are Whitetail Games. Our game design philosophy is simple.
Bro, if I see this game again, dude.
We're currently developing Switcheroo, a 2D puzzle platformer starring Jade, a kangaroo, who has color switching powers.
How much do they give you?
In the game's core mechanic, we took inspiration from the red-blue panels in Super Mario Galaxy 2. In that game, if you performed the spin move, the panels would flip over from the red side to the blue side, changing where the solid ground was. We took this basic idea of colors affecting game objects further to create all sorts of new contraptions, such as fans, whose color determines the way the wind blows, conveyors, whose speed and direction are affected by color, and potted plants, who grow when their color is active and wither when it is not. In addition to featuring a story mode, the game also has a fully fledged online level editor where you can create and upload your own levels. This was inspired by the Super Mario Maker series, which provides nearly infinite hours of content with just a small set of tools. We look forward to seeing how players will use color to solve the game's many challenges and puzzles, and we especially look forward to seeing what others will make with the level editor. With that being said, thanks for watching, and we hope you will enjoy the trailer.
Maria is a village girl with many virtues.
Okay, I'm up. I could have slept all day.
A Spanish girl with a dream.
Where are you going so late?
I'm heading out to investigate the
Where are
legends
you
of Castile
going
so
so
I can become a nun. Oh, you wouldn't believe why.
Who will embark on a challenging journey across Castile.
Hey, do not bite me.
I'll give you one more chance to show me some respect. But this is the last time.
Watching your
In a
Locomoto
full
stream.
point-and-click adventure,
Oh, the video. Yeah,
requiring
yeah.
all your wit and
I
imagination.
think I'll get it when it's on sale.
What have you done?
Yeah, the
with
game was fun from what I played.
Prove them.
Foreign differences. Oh, is this what's that game called? Tiny Land? Is this Tiny Lands? I freaking love the first one, dude. Two players. Yeah, dude, Tiny Land's such a vibey game. Thank you.
Waxheart is an atmospheric horror 3D platformer where you play as a little boy made of wax with a lantern for a heart, journeying through a sunless world full of monsters and mysteries. The light from your lantern heart helps you find the way through the darkness, but also alerts monsters to your presence. As you explore, you discover the terrible fate of the world and the role you play.
Kind of a cool concept. Classy with the 28 months. How we doing? How we doing? Exclusive first look. Oh, is this this is a sequel to a game. Like those weird dogs or whatever? Forgot the name of it. Oh, never mind. I don't know. It looked like another game. An evil cucumber, why not? I haven't played Fantasy Life in like a couple weeks, but I want to get back to it for sure. Oh, I love Fantasy Life. And they're coming out with a couple updates too. I think this is done in like 10 minutes. Yeah, I want to get it on the Switch too. I feel like I would, because there's cross save too, so I could just like pick up where I left off. It's a tough double buy because I've already spent 70 on it, you know? Tomorrow, we are starting our brand new Animal Crossing island. So get hyped for that. It's going to be a 4-season island. Not the hotel chain. Barcore. Planet C, R.I.P.
The tower is risen, born from the memories of those who will be our ruin, the messengers of the end. Among them, 2 hold our fate in their hands. A man cursed with eternal life, a girl who bears the calamity with her, and one shall decide if we rise or fall.
I'm not sure what time. What's tomorrow's Friday? Probably around this time. Maybe an hour later. I don't know. I'll try to make a watch page.
Come on, practice death. This ends now. Disappear with the lights.
Finis omnis existentia.
Switch 2 logo. Shantae. Oh, Shantae Advance. Shantae games are so good. I think we're getting one in July. I'm not sure about the dates because there's the Pokemon Direct the 22nd. And then we also have Donkey Kong coming out. So I'm not sure. What is this little dude doing? Like the graphics. What day is Donkey Kong coming out? Is it the 17th or? '17th. Okay. Wait, this looks kind of cool, actually. So you got the Pokemon Presents 22nd, Donkey Kong 17th. I feel like it's either going to be the 10th or the 24th. If that's the case. Sacked. Lacey! With the gold membership, welcome back in. Need some hearts for Lacey. I think the 24th makes probably the most sense.
Thanks, Patrick. Paul, the belt.
Decrypted it, Mike. Here's the IndieMania belt digital file.
To our amazing friends, thank you for fueling this revolution. Now, to release the last file.
Bro, this is a movie, dude.
Hounded is a dog adventure game set in a flintlock fantasy world gripped by tyranny.
Hounded?
You
knew what it
determined
was.
young border collie who is searching for their lost master, the leader of the rebellion. Hounded by a cunning hunter, can you track the scent, unearth the power of the tide, and find your way home? Say hello to the little Duke, or just Duke for short. Once a royal puppy, Duke isn't your usual protagonist. He is loyal, smart, extremely stubborn, and will do whatever it takes to protect the ones he loves. We have built our gameplay around key dog verbs, providing the most authentic dog experience.
What a little
You will
baby.
run, leap, and climb your way through the world, following scent trails that lead to points of interest, secrets, and narrative moments trapped in time, called imprints. Interacting with puzzling Tesla Punk technology will unlock new areas to discover. And yes, you can mark your territory.
Okay.
Hounded is set in the fictional island nation of Anglodia, inspired by 18th century Britain. We pose the
Some
question,
things we don't need
what
to
if the early
include?
discovery of electricity empowered a cruel regime to suppress and control the population, tarnishing the beautiful countryside with oppressive machinery. This is a story about intrigue, rebellion, and the bond between a dog and his master.
At Imprint, we have a huge
I mean, if you're gonna add number one, add number two.
unforgettable worlds, memorable moments, and charming characters that stick with you forever. This, combined with our love for dogs, led us towards the development of Hounded and Duke.
We're a small but experienced team of developers and gamers. Our team has collectively worked on titles such as The Lego Hobbit, Killzone Shadowfall, Star Citizen, and The Dark Pictures, to name a few, and we're bringing all of that experience to Hounded.
We are only at the beginning of Duke's journey and would love for you to be a part of it. Thank you for your support.
Mission complete. Mike, Paul, and Steve have released every indie trailer and uncovered the legendary IndieMania Championship belt, the crown jewel of indie glory. But the story isn't over. The belt awaits its champion, and only you can decide who earns it.
IndieMania 2025, presented by Hyperkin, has elevated the indie revolution. These developers have shared their world with us today. Each one a nominee for the IndieMania Game of the Year Championship Belt Award, crafted by the exceptional ARM Championship Belts. This revolution is driven by creators and fans like you, and I'm honored to stand at its heart.
Every developer who poured their soul into this show, your courage and creativity truly light the way.
What's next? Support these incredible developers. Play their games when they're released. We'll soon announce the voting phase where you can vote for your favorite game, and the winner will be revealed at our first IndieMania Game Awards. Stay tuned to our socials for more details.
To my incredible co-hosts Paul Gale and Steve Zimmerman, thank you for bringing your passion to the show. To every developer who poured their soul into the show.
We need
your
to vote
courage
on the best
inspires us
trailer?
all. A heartfelt thanks to ARM Championship Belt, the visionary and crafters behind the IndieMania Championship Belt, for creating a symbol that truly honors the indie spirit. To our show sponsors, Hyperkin, your support has made this show possible. Thank you for championing indie games. To content creators and our amazing streamers who have amplified these developers to our incredible audience. Your voices have strengthened this movement, and we are incredibly grateful. See you at the first IndieMania Game of the Year Awards. Until then, never give up and journey on.
Let's freaking go. There's me. It's me in the credits. Okay. That was freaking IndieMania, dude. Woo! We're all gonna vote for Winnie's Hole or what? Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. We will be starting day 1 of our new islands. So I'm gonna need your help. Okay. I'll try to make a watch page so you guys know what time it is. I think it's gonna be probably around this time tomorrow. So, all right, okay. It was very long. Yeah. I think so. Like last year it was like a 3-day event. This year it was a 1-day event. I do think it needs to be shorter. And obviously, like we had repeat trailers. You know, like we got to get that out. But I think it's going in the right direction, you know? I think maybe next year, instead of 2.5 hours, it could be like, I don't know, dude. Like even 1.5 is long, but it's nice that they spotlight so many games though. Like these games never would have got a spotlight regardless, or, you know, so. Okay. All right. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Bye, everyone. See ya. Members, I got you. I owe you. It's just been a crazy time. Okay. Bye.